So I have a couple of other items for you, and happy to take some questions. I do realize that there are others competing for our time today for important reasons. So I have a statement attributable to the spokesperson for the Secretary General on the violence in Egypt. The Secretary General is deeply concerned about the violence in Egypt during the last few days, particularly in Cairo. He deplores the loss of life and the many injuries. The Secretary General calls on the transitional authorities to guarantee the protection of human rights and civil liberties for all Egyptians, including the right to peaceful protest. He urges restraint and calm by all parties to enable a peaceful and inclusive electoral process as part of Egypt's transition to democracy and the early establishment of civilian rule.
Thank you. Situation in Egypt, the Secretary General has asked for restraint and calm by all parties, while the reality on the ground that the security forces and the military, transitional military authorities, the Supreme Council of the Armed Forces in Egypt, they are conducting a campaign against the peaceful demonstrators in Tahrir Square, including direct shooting into the eyes. There is several hundred who have lost their eyes, and into the neck and in the back of the demonstrators.
Ahmad, you're quoting selectively from the statement that I just read to you, because the preceding statement, a sentence before the one that talks about the need for restraint and calm by all parties, says that the Secretary General calls on the transitional authorities to guarantee the protection of human rights and civil liberties for all Egyptians, including the right to peaceful protest. I think that answers your question. Matthew, next question.
Yes. There is a call for, there is a great need for medical supplies for those who are injured in Tahrir, and there is no way for any of the locals to get from any other area in Cairo and get into Tahrir Square. Can the UN help in any way transferring these most needed medical supplies to the hospital in the field there?
Well, I think I'd have to check on that, but typically this, as we've said, it's incumbent on the transitional authorities to guarantee the protection of human rights and civil liberties for all Egyptians, and that would include access to medical care as well. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.